back to my channel. If you don't already know, my name is Jayla. So you guys, my voice is still a little like, ooh, from the weekend. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't, okay? So I wanted to talk about you guys. You guys have to stop feeling guilty for being pretty. Stop feeling guilty for being that girl. Stop feeling bad for being a hot girl. Stop feeling bad for that. Stop feeling guilty. People only want you to feel guilty for being that girl, for getting so much attention, for getting so much love, for having like stuff like come to you so easily because they're jealous, because they want that, because they want to take advantage of you. They want you to feel like you don't have the power anymore. When you do have the power, and you need to just remember that. You need to stop acting like you don't have the privileges that you have. Like, stop feeling bad for that. Stop feeling bad for having things that other people don't have, okay? First of all, you did not choose how you look, okay? If you're a hot girl, if you're a hot person, I know darn well that you put some kind of effort into your appearance, because there's nothing hotter, there's nothing more attractive than somebody that puts a little effort, a little je ne sais quoi, a little sprinkle, a little special something, a little special sauce into their appearance. Like, come on now. If you see a hot person, a hot, attractive person, do you really think they just roll out of bed and just like do nothing all day, every day? No. They probably go to the gym. They probably have like a skincare routine. They do something, okay? They do something. They put in some kind of effort for them to look like that. And you're putting in all this work, like, what's the point of putting in all this work if you're not going to get anything out of it? Like, come on now. That's like going to work. That's like going to your job, driving there, doing a full day's of work, and then you're not going to get paid. You're not going to get paid, but you did all that work. So how is this any different? How is this any different? You're putting in the same kind of work. You're putting in so much discipline, so much work all the time to be like this, be like this beautiful person, this beautiful specimen. It is not your fault that society puts physical appearances up on a pedestal. It is not your fault that beauty is so important in society. Okay? Just because you have beauty and some other people might not have those same kind of privileges does not mean that there's something wrong with you. Does not mean that you need to like dim yourself down or like put yourself down or try to take away your own privileges because you feel bad because Susie doesn't have what you have. Like, come on now, guys, come on. You have to realize that privilege is not a sin. It's an opportunity. Like, we like to think of privilege as a word that is like so bad when really it's not fundamentally. A lot of people think of privilege as you are just above other people and you use that in a way that is harmful to others. Privilege doesn't always have to be like that. You can use your privilege to help other people, to uplift other people, to do good things in this world. Acknowledge that you have privilege. Acknowledge that you are hot. Acknowledge that you're pretty. Acknowledge that you're beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, okay? Because the rest of the world sees it. So if you're not seeing it, all you're doing is putting yourself at a disadvantage, okay? Because everyone else can see it, and if you can't see it, all you're gonna be doing is being manipulated, taken advantage of. Because everyone is like, oh, okay, this girl is so like amazing, like just wow, and she doesn't even see it, she doesn't even know it. Really? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna use that to my advantage because she doesn't even know what she's worth. She doesn't know what she's worth. She doesn't know how much value she actually has. So I'm going to use that and I'm gonna treat her like crap. Okay, that's how these people think. And when you are thinking about this, you have to realize everybody has some sort of privilege, whether it is because of your race, whether it's because you have beauty, whether it's because you have money, whether it's because you have status, whether it's because you have connections, resources, if you have brains, if you have smarts. Like, it could be so many different things. All those things are privileges. All those things are privileges. Those things are going to open doors up for you. All those things are going to give you opportunities that if you didn't have that, you wouldn't have it. So why is it okay to demonize pretty privilege? Why is it okay to make people feel bad for being beautiful when you wouldn't make somebody feel bad if they had like money or if they were smart and that got them through a door? But if they use their physical appearance, then there's something wrong with that. Why? Like, you never see someone go up in arms about someone that is like super good at math or someone that is like an amazing writer. No one's gonna make them feel bad about that. They have a privilege, they're smart. Like, to realize that you need to take advantage of the beauty that you have, because the people that make you feel bad for that, they're only doing that because they wish they were in your position. They wish that they were in your position and that they could take advantage of it, because they would in a heartbeat. You are at an advantage if you are a beautiful, attractive person, okay? Right off the bat. It doesn't matter what else you have got going on. You don't have to have money. You don't have to have smarts. You don't have to have really anything else. If you are beautiful, that will get you so much in this world. Use that to your advantage. Use that to your advantage. I mean, I don't understand why that would even be an issue. If you had money, of course you're going to use your money to get you through doors. Of course you're going to use your money to get you resources. If you were smart, of course you're going to let that get you that high-paying job. So why are you not using your beauty to open up doors for you, to create new opportunities, to create new connections? When you're a beautiful, hot person, you cannot not realize your worth. You have to know your value. If you don't know, you're going to be taken advantage of. You're going to be manipulated. And hot people cannot be weak. I'm sorry, but if you're hot, you just can't. You have to have that radiating confidence. You have to know who you are. Every room that you step into, you have to know, I'm that girl, I'm that guy. Like, I show up and as my full authentic self, and if you don't like it, you can choke on that. Like, you just have to realize that there is always going to be people that are going to make you feel bad about how you're showing up in the world. They're gonna be like, oh, why is she like so dressed up? Why is she wearing all that makeup? Why did she like put in so much work into her hair today? Like, why is her nails like so over the top? Like, be for real. Be so for real right now. Be so for real. Are you serious? Are you serious you're gonna come after someone for putting in some effort into their appearance when you show up looking like a bum every day? Really? I don't see pretty people going and being like, oh my gosh, why does she look like she is like dead inside? Like, why does it look like she just rolled out of bed? Like, why does it look like she doesn't care about herself? Like, be for real. I don't see pretty people doing that. I'm so sorry. If you are a genuine hot girl, you know who you are, you really don't even care what anyone else is doing. Like, you got it going on, so why would you ever care? Okay, the only people that actually care about what you have got going on is because they don't have anything to offer. They're not doing anything. They're not showing up. It's not enough. Everything that they're doing is not enough. Okay, they want to tell you that you're doing too much. What they're doing is not enough. Okay, it's never enough, and it's never been enough. Like, girl, you should not be complaining that the girl next to you is looking better. Like, you should have did more. I'm sorry. You should have did more. And she did, and you didn't. So now, like, are you going to complain about it? Or are you going to go do something about it? Or are you going to go, like, do something different next time? Like, it's not somebody else's fault because they show up better than you do. Like, what? So that's like if you are taking a test in school. If you're taking a test in school, this person, they studied all night, they made flashcards, they've been in a study group leading up to the test, all these different things like that. They show up on the day of the test, they ace it. They knock it out the freaking park. They make it out the freaking park. And you didn't do anything. You just kind of like winged it. You just like, yeah, you skimmed like the little like study guide, but you really don't know what's going on for real. And then you don't really get a good grade. And you're like mad at the person that did all that work. That's the same thing. Like, why are you mad when you didn't put in the work? You didn't put in the effort. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. If you want to be a hot girl, you need to start acting like one. You need to start being one. You need to start embodying one. You need to show up. You need to show up. Like, it's boring. Everything that you're doing is boring. I'm sorry, but the people that complain, the people that are upset, it's because you're not doing enough. And everybody else is around you and you're upset about it because you don't have the discipline. You don't have the drive. You don't have the self-confidence. I mean, are you going to blame someone else for that? That's your own inner work that you need to be working on by yourself. Okay, behind the scenes, you need to be doing some inner work to work on that, because that is not anyone else's problem. That's not anyone else's problem. Like, there are so many girlies out here that are just like not being a girl's girl. They're not being a girl's girl. Why are you putting down another girl just because she's like freaking gorgeous? Like, what? What? Like, you can both be gorgeous. Like, there's always room for more beauty in this world. Believe me, there's more room for beauty in this world. There's never enough. It's never enough, okay? So, like, you can be a pretty girl too. You can be a pretty girl too. There can be two pretty girls. Anyway, I just wanted to like yap. I just wanted to yap. My voice is like still ugh, like in the gutter. It used to be so much worse earlier, but now I'm like it's getting slightly better. So I'm not trying to do like a super long video because that's too much for me. That's way too much for me. Okay? But I love you guys so much. Just remember that you are a hot girl. I know you are. You are a hot girl. Okay? You just have to remember that. I know sometimes we like to forget. We like to be like, oh, woe is me. Like, I'm not really that girl anymore. I look in the mirror, I wake up, I don't, it's just not giving what it's supposed to give. It is giving what it's supposed to give, okay? You're just like in a slump right now, and that's okay. You got this, girl. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I love you. I love you so much. Freak. Okay, have a great rest of your day, night, whatever it is for you at the time, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, you guys.